Hello mystical light beings, and welcome to another Lena Mystic video. Today's video is about the frog spirit and the symbolism behind the frog. I know a couple of people that do not like frogs, but I am here to lighten up the spirit of the energy of the frog so that you are more attuned to the message that it has for you. There are very few creatures as captivating and beautiful as the frog and the message that it actually has for us. So if we can tune in to the message and not focus on the sliminess and the weirdness or the oddness or even some people are startled by frogs. If we don't focus on that, we can actually hear and attune to the messages that they have for us. So stay tuned, continue watching the video so that you can learn more about the symbolism behind the frog spirit. Reason number one behind seeing the frog is to really capture your opportunity and take a leap of faith. Frogs have often been regarded as iconic symbols representing transformation, especially with metamorphosis process, and lots of opportunity as well. They bring opportunity to you, and they talk about this in various mythologies and even cultures. Their life cycle, including their metamorphosis, is a powerful metaphor for personal growth, adaptability, and even change. And also courage to embrace the change, you know. We, us, like the frog, have the inherent capability and capacity for profound transformation. It is a reminder that we can open ourselves up to new possibilities if we are willing to really seize that opportunity and experience what's coming our way. The resilience and flexibility displayed by frogs in navigating their changing environments reflect the resilience and adaptability that lies within each of us. We're kind of waiting to be awakened, but we can initiate that awakening by exploring these opportunities, embracing transformation, and being really courageous during our journeys. Imagine a serene scene by the pond where a frog waits patiently for the perfect opportunity to catch a fly with its lightning fast tongue. Just think about that. Insane how they can patiently wait forever, how long it takes to be able to capture their food. A lot of us don't have to do that, you know? We don't have to hunt and gather for our food anymore. So we just go to the grocery store, and that really can test your patience. But imagine waiting and hoping for the opportunity of your food to come your way and then capturing it. So basically the frog is like, hey, I have faith that I'm gonna eat today, that I'm gonna succeed today, and I'm going to patiently wait in this spot for it to happen for me. Not only does a frog wait patiently, but it knows where to wait patiently. It goes to the place where it knows the flies are gonna be. So this is very much like a metaphor for you to go to the places that you know, highlight the things that you want to happen in your life. That way you're in the space for the opportunity, and the opportunity can come to you because you're already where you need to be, okay? Okay, this simple act that we just talked about in nature holds a profound lesson for us regarding nourishing ourselves. It is a reminder that success is not just about luck, but it's about being prepared and attentive to the signs around us and being in the right places, the places that we know will attract those opportunities that we're looking for. These signs are little breadcrumbs. What we do with these breadcrumbs creates a feast and a harvest for us. The frog's focused gaze and precise movement reflect the importance of timing and precision in achieving our goals. Just like the frog, we have to cultivate awareness and action in our lives to nourish ourselves. We need to become vigilant and keeping our eyes open for the right moment to pounce on any opportunities that come our way. The frog's swift action teaches us that we must act decisively and confidently when the time is right. Procrastination can often cause us to miss opportunities that are meant for us. So we really do have to pay attention to putting in a good amount of effort each day instead of doing a massive amount each day and then stopping for months at a time. We kind of want to do a little bit each day towards our goals. Opportunities are not random occurrences, especially if we've been praying for them and even offering for them and sacrificing for them. They are part of our greater plan. By trusting in our abilities and being open to seizing opportunities, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life. Let us learn from the wisdom of the frog and be prepared to leap towards our aspirations with confidence and determination and even motivation and gratitude. Know that you have what it takes to reach your desires. Your desire alone signifies that this was meant for you. So take the leap. Reason number 2 is to be patient. There's a calm stillness until you're divinely moved. And we talk a lot about this here on my channel, about waiting to be moved, being in the right places, praying for the right places and opportunities, but ensuring that when we don't know what to do, when there is nothing coming to mind what to do, that we be still until we're divinely moved. Patience is definitely a virtue deeply embodied by the frog. Often they sit still, camouflaged within their environment, waiting for the perfect moment to act, waiting for their opportunity. This patience is not passive, but it's filled with intention and awareness. Frogs teach us the importance of being still and attuned to our surroundings and our inner selves. By observing frogs' behavior, we understand the importance of observation and self-awareness. This calmness allows introspection to design our spirits for future ventures. It also lays a solid groundwork for receiving our blessings. Patience can be difficult to maintain in today's fast-paced society. We all know that. But the desire for immediate satisfaction may prevent us from recognizing the valuable lessons along the way, which is not what we want. So we want to make sure that we're not falling into the routine of instant gratification. The frog represents the power of being attentive and ready to take action at any opportune moment. If you're uncertain about your next move, stay alert to the signs like angel numbers, spirit animals, videos, songs even that pop up, just even angel ringing in your ears, whatever it is, listen to those signs, attune to them so that you can hear where you're meant to go and the direction you're meant to go. And then you can even intend that a more clear message can come through, and you'll find that they will. And you can even get a tarot reading or talk to a spiritual advisor to hear some of the signs that you need to take on your journey as well, and that does help. And you know, your girl does tarot. When the time is right to proceed, your intuition will guide you. Don't be afraid to look into services that can help you with your intuition, or look into yoga or things like that that can help you get more into an aligned state of mind so that you can hear the messages even more clear. The frog definitely teaches us a valuable lesson about the significance of acting when you're inspired by a higher power. Instead of jumping without purpose, the frog definitely waits for the ideal moment. Following their instincts and what they may look around and see as part of their needs. This is a meaningful symbol of faith in the divine timing in our lives. There are times when we loudly feel and hear our inner voice, and then there's other times where it's more quiet. But the times that we can really hear our inner voice and feel it, those are prompts or ways of being nudged towards acting and feeling and experience what we're meant to. This is the essence of divine timing. Trusting this timing means having faith that there is a greater plan at work, and knowing that you're working with source energy and your spirit and your higher self. This often surpasses our immediate understanding of things. There's a word, and it is ineffable, which means that it's too big or too spiritual for us to understand on this physical realm. And I learned this from a book, and I cannot remember the name of the book right now, but it is a beautiful word, ineffable. It just means that it's too big, too amazing, too maximized for us to explain with words. And that's basically what it is to use your intuition. It's like, this is very ineffable. Very, very ineffable. When you see the frog, align your actions with this divine rhythm that leads to increased success and fulfillment on your journey. Reason number 3 is to use your gifts and embrace your own design. Every frog is uniquely equipped to be able to thrive. Its tongue is for catching prey, its legs are for leaping, and its skin is for camouflage. Similarly, each of us have our own adaptable abilities and talents and quirks about us. Recognizing and embracing these specific gifts and talents that you have can help you adapt better and spiritually grow in the environments that you're meant to. So when you have a specific talent and a specific gift, put yourself more in those situations where you get to embrace it instead of the places that say that is not a gift, it is a curse. Like, people will often hear that they talk too much. It's like, okay, I talk too much. Maybe I need to be a speaker, or maybe I need to be somewhere that enjoys hearing my voice, you know? And a lot of the times in school, we're taught that some of our talents are things that we need to suppress. But why don't you use these unique gifts and abilities that you naturally have more in a strengthening environment rather than seeing it as a weakness? Recognizing and embracing these gifts that you have is crucial for your personal and spiritual growth. The frog encourages us to explore and use our abilities to the fullest potential that we can. Whether it's a talent for art, a knack for problem solving, a gift for empathy, or whatever tool it is that we have, we are meant to serve ourselves and others with that tool. So don't let anybody tell you that it's a weakness. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't find a way to do that thing that you're trying to do. You are creating your own way, so do that. By embracing our gifts, we honor our true nature and contribute positively to the world around us. Pay attention to the cues from the different people in your life that tell you that you're talented at this, or you are great at that, or I really get inspired when you do this. Whatever they tell you, listen to those little messages. I mean, even listen to the messages where people say things like we talked about earlier. You talk too much. Oh, look at me. I got a talent. Additionally, you can definitely ask people their initial thoughts about you. When you see those same messages over and over again, that is definitely a clear sign that this is something that you're good at. Capitalize on that talent, that gift, that ability that you have. This is something that comes natural to you. Usually things that come natural to you, when people say that you're good at it, you're gonna be like, okay, like, isn't everybody good at that? No! That is not how life works. You're naturally talented at that thing because it's a part of your purpose. So keep listening and attuning to that message. Frogs definitely excel at blending into their environment, and this just underscores the importance of discovering our own niche in the world, our tribe, our community, our authentic habitat. So prioritizing conformity over authenticity suppresses our innate gifts and energy. Okay, so you don't want to suppress the truest versions of yourself. Like we said, don't let anybody tell you that you do something too much. Honey, I'm in the wrong space then, okay? I'm gonna go put myself somewhere where I can get paid for this, get my money. We have to allow our unique talents and energies to flourish, fostering growth and radiating our truest essence. Embracing our individuality is a key to unlocking more of our full spiritual potential. Sometimes we may try to fit into situations where we feel threatened, and that's gonna leave us feeling vulnerable and isolated. This is detrimental to our well-being. We have to place ourselves in environments that foster the growth and align us with our inner energy so that we are continuing to be fed rather than fed on. Being aware of what resonates with our spirit allows our natural abilities and talents to grow and manifest into stronger versions of ourselves. Being aware of your inner makings and design involves recognizing where you belong and where you can truly be yourself. It involves discovering your community and individuals who share minds and likeness and loves that you do. Similar to how a frog flourishes in its natural environment, we thrive when we are in the company of people who love us, accept us, and get motivated and determined by us and just appreciate and comprehend us. This isn't about dismissing others with diverse beliefs and thoughts. No, honey. This is about recognizing where you belong and where you can truly be yourself. It involves discovering your community and individuals who share your values and beliefs. And this is about showing up authentically in the spaces that we belong. Overall, it's just important not to suppress who you are, but instead focus on growth and evolution. So you can still learn from various places, people with different beliefs, people with different standards, different ideas. You could still learn from those people, and that is a great place to be as well. But you need to know when to show up in those places and when you're actually being excluded from them because of your diverse beliefs and thoughts and standards. experience. Embrace your authenticity to thrive wherever you are, just like the frog. This idea also promotes us to pay attention to our environment and the energies we welcome into our lives. Being in the appropriate setting boosts our development, joy, and general welfare. It involves establishing an environment where we feel secure, appreciated, and linked, and even connected. Reason number 4, appearing unfamiliar in a major transformational period. One of the most remarkable aspects of a frog's existence is its dramatic transformation from tadpole to an adult frog. Just some boss stuff, okay? This metamorphosis is a powerful symbol of change, growth, adaptability, and even courage. This is just a huge symbol of self-realization and growth and just remarkable transformation that we can actually change into something completely different than what we're used to. And while you can actually see it with a frog, you can't really see it with us because we transform more spiritually, except through the years we do transform more. Like, you can definitely tell when we're aging, but we don't turn into freaking butterflies and be like, whoa. No, we don't do that. I mean, you can spiritually, like spiritually, I'm a fairy, okay? Spiritually, I am a fairy, but you can't see that. You might think I'm crazy. Spiritually, we are completely evolving from what we used to be. And if you're not doing that, we gotta start growing, baby. Gotta stay focused. I got to stay focused. We are completely transforming and changing all the time into something different. And as we are, it feels unfamiliar to us. I mean, even look at a physical aspect. So just think about that, like how you're thinking, ha, la-di-da, going on my journey. You're singing, having a good time. Whoa, what's going on? I'm changing, something's happening. Oh no, and you're terrified because you're like, I'm not used to this, I'm scared. What's happening? But then you start to get the hang of things again. You start walking a little bit slower. And then you start skipping, you're galloping, and then you start running like, I got the hang of this. I know what I'm doing. And that's kind of how life is. And I'm sure that's how the metamorphosis is too. Like the tadpole was like, all right, whoa, my tail, where did it go? And then it's just hopping around. It's like, okay, I'm getting the hang of this. That probably sounds so disgusting. Ew. But that's just an idea of what we can go through and the frog is going through as well, and how their metamorphosis is a symbol of the different changes, the various changes that we go through as humans as well. Doesn't look the same, but it kind of is. In spiritual terms, this process represents the idea of appearing unfamiliar or becoming something entirely new as we evolve on our journey, and I think that is beautiful. Frogs are aquatic, gill-breathing creatures, and as tadpoles, they develop lungs, legs, and other characteristics that enable them to live on land. This transformation is not only physical, but also symbolic of our own potential for change. Just as tadpoles must adapt to its new form and environment, we too must embrace the different transformations that we go through on our journey. So overall, you're going through massive shifts in your life, and you're going to have to embody the energy that the frog teaches us, especially when it comes to being courageous enough to experience change and being able to adapt the different journey in our lives at the time. The frog spirit is beautiful. And while in nature we may not want a frog to jump on us, it is reminding us to take that leap. So baby, take that leap, okay? And I will see you in another video. If you want to read the rest of the article, look down in the description box. I have a full-blown article that may be even more specific for you to read too. And that's on LenaMysticOracle.com. Love you guys.